Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 2016 season is on the air. Today's date is April 27th, 2016. We are at Comerica Park for a good American League matchup between the Oakland Athletics and the Detroit Tigers. The Athletics come into this game. Both teams are struggling a little bit out of the gate. The Athletics are 9-12. The Tigers are at 7-12. So both these teams right now are having their issues early here in the 2016 season, but a long way to go as we only got 2 games left in the month of April. So still a lot can happen here. So we are here at Comerica Park. Hopefully we have a good matchup tonight, and we have 2 pretty decent pitchers on the mound, and one of them at least is going into the Hall of Fame. Scooney 007, Joel Turney, and Doug Hunt join us here at Comerica Park, and Brian Patterson. The Tigers historically won this game 9-4. The Tigers had 9 hits. The A's had 8 hits and 2 errors. So definitely Detroit did get the win tonight, as Philip Reynolds now joins us here at Comerica Park. I'm sure Chuck Rawlings will be joining us for a Tigers game. We are here at Comerica Park. Comerica Park, to me, lovely stadium. It really is. I mean, Comerica Park is a lovely stadium. But why do I feel like this stadium has no personality? I look at it, I've seen games there, but why does it feel like Comerica Park doesn't have any personality? I just like bland. I don't know what it is about Comerica Park. It's just a stadium where I just don't. It's like the stadium is just there, and that's it. I don't know. Maybe Chuck Rawlings, I'm pretty sure he's been gone to a few games there. Maybe he can tell me what it's like. I've never been to that park. Brent E. joins us here as well at Comerica Park. So we are all set and ready to go, and let's go ahead and play some baseball tonight, shall we? Starting pitcher for the Detroit Tigers, first ballot Hall of Famer, Justin Verlander, 16 wins, 9 losses, a 3.04 ERA. He had 254 strikeouts and 56 walks in 16. Yes, Verlander will be a first ballot Hall of Famer. He is one of the best pitchers of this generation. So he is on the mound tonight for the Tigers, and the Athletics will bat first. Let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Athletics will be Coco Crisp. Okay, why Coco Crisp? Another great baseball name, but I tell you, I was laughing when that name showed up. Crisp is in center field for tonight's game, a .231 average, 13 homers, and 55 RBIs. We're going to use blue, white, and blue dice. Tigers are the home team. Everyone is set and ready to go. Let's play some baseball tonight. Verlander, 6'3", against the switch left. That's a strikeout plus, and that 10 will get Crisp. First strikeout for Verlander. Comerica Park has no adjustments to anything. There were 208 home runs hit there. I'm going to say it was a neutral park with a little bit towards the hitters. So there is 1 out. Next up will be Chris Coghlan. He is at third base tonight. 188 average, 6 homers, 30 RBIs in 16. As Jeremy Brooks joins us here at Comerica Park. Verlander, 1-4 against the lefty. Strikeout plus. That 15 is going to be too high. Coghlan, 5-5, and he hits one to left field. That is a 1, and that's going to be a base hit. So Coghlan will get himself a single into left field, and he will hold it first. So that puts a runner on first. Infield double play. And now we'll see the right fielder, Josh Reddick. Pretty good year in 2016, a .281 average, 10 homers, 37 RBIs, played about 3/4 of the game for the Athletics that year. Coghlan had 2 stolen bases. He will stay put. Reddick does get the bunt sign, but with a .281 average, he is hitting away. Verlander, 6'2", strikeout plus, 9. That's going to miss. Reddick, 4-6, and that's a fly ball to left. Getting over there will be Upton, and he will make the catch for out number 2. 2 outs. And that'll bring up one of the better home run hitters that year, left fielder Chris Davis. 247 average, 42 homers, 102 RBIs. There are 2 Chris Davises in 2016. One is on B More and one is on the A's. This is the Chris Davis on the A's. Coughlin on at first. Strategy, nothing on the 17. Verlander will pitch. Verlander 6-1. That's a pitcher result. That 15, that's going to be an automatic out. And it will be a fly ball to left. Going after is Upton as well. And that'll retire the side. No runs and a hit for the A's. And we will go to the bottom of the first. Just something about Comerica Park. I just don't know. For some reason, I know the stadium's been around for a while. I just don't think the stadium has any personality. It's not like Fenway, where you have the Green Monster, or Wrigley Field with the friendly confines. Yankee Stadium, not like Citi Field with the big scoreboard and everything. Not like Marlins Park down here with the roof. For something about Comerica Park, for some reason, it's lacking personality, and it's been in the league for a number of years now. Starting pitcher for the Oakland Athletics tonight will be Sonny Gray. Had a rough year in 16. 5 wins, 11 losses, a 5.69 ERA, 94 strikeouts, and 42 walks in 16. Let's see what the Tigers bring tonight. Second baseman Ian Kinsler leads off for the Big D. 288 average, 28 homers, 83 RBIs. Nothing wrong with those stats. Gray will go ahead and pitch. Gray, 6'4", that's at the park. Comerica Park, 5'5", that's a single plus to center field. It'll be a base hit. Kinsler has the chance to take second base. Base runner 3, center fielder Chris, +2 arm, a 1-5. He'll get there, and he will. Crisp, not a good arm in center field. And Kinsler leads off with a double. So a double for Kinsler. He'll hold there. And now we'll see the right fielder, J.D. Martinez, one of the better players in that season. 307 average, 22 homers, 68 RBIs. Kinsler on at second. Nothing on the 11. He'll stay put. Gray with the pitch. 6-2, strikeout 20. That is high. Martinez, 3-2. He hits one to right field. That's an 11. And against the righty, Martinez is going to be first to bring in a run as he blasts that one for a triple. Kinsler will score easily. Martinez will hold at third. And the Tigers are off and running. It's 1-0 in favor of the Cats. 1-0 lead for the Cats. Runner on third here with nobody out. The infield will come in. And the next batter will be that guy. First baseman, Miguel Cabrera. First ballot Hall of Famer? Yeah. One of the greatest of all time? Yeah. I'm going to give him that mark. And definitely the best Venezuelan player in baseball history. Only one other player from Venezuela is in the Hall of Fame. He goes by the name of Luis Aparicio. Nobody else. Cabrera will be the second. Cabrera, 316 average, 38 homers, 108 RBIs. He owned baseball at the plate for quite a while. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 14. Martinez will stay put. Too bad. Cabrera will go in as a Tiger, not a Marlin, and that stinks. Gray with the pitch. 2-1, strikeout 7, and he got him. He struck him out. First strikeout for Gray, one away. And now we'll see the Detroit designated hitter, Victor Martinez, a 289 average, 27 homers, 86 RBIs. Victor Martinez is DHing tonight. Gray will go ahead, strategy roll first, and nothing on the 8. Gray will pitch. 3-6, strikeout 17 is high. Martinez, 3-6, it's a base hit right past first. It's a single. Martinez will score. 2-0 Cats. Stadium cheers. Yay! RBI single by Victor Martinez, and we have 2 runs in already. And I don't know where Chuck Rawlings is yet, but right now when he gets here, he will like what the scoreboard sees. Infield goes a double play. Next batter is the left fielder, Justin Upton. 246 average, 31 homers, 87 RBIs in 16. Strategy roll, and nothing happening. Martinez will stay there. Gray with the pitch. 6-3, range play. Upton, 3-4, and that's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Marcus Semien. His range is a 3, but a double play depth, it's a 2, and he still will make the play. 2-1-2. Second base, pivot, Lowry, a 0, a 1 or 2, it's a double play, and they will turn it and retire the side. Nice play by Marcus Semien. He makes it and gets the double play. 2 runs on 3 hits. But the Tigers are out in front 2-0 after 1. Now, of course, I have never been to Comerica Park, so I don't know it. I have been to Tiger Stadium. Tiger Stadium definitely had personality. No doubt there. I know everybody who went to Tiger Stadium knew that place had some personality. For people that gone to Comerica Park, tell me what it's like. I don't know. I just look at the pictures. I look at the stadium, and I just see a stadium that's like just there. I'm not going to knock it. It is lovely, but I just don't see anything there. Second baseman Jed Lowry leads off for the Athletics. 263 average, 2 homers, 27 RBIs in 16 as we start the top of inning number 2. Verlander, 1-1, possible error. Lowry, 3-3. It's a fly ball to right. That ball is hit to J.D. Martinez. His error rating is a 5. That's a 12. He'll make the catch. 1 out. That'll bring up the Oakland designated hitter, Billy Butler. 284 average, 5 homers, and 35 RBIs in 16. Verlander, definitely first ballot Hall of Famer and one of the best pitchers of this era. Verlander, 3-5. That's at the park. Comerica Park, 3-1. It's a fly to left. Getting over there will be Upton, and Upton's going to make his 3rd put out of the game. 2 down. And next up will be the first baseman, Yonder Alonso. 253 average, 7 homers, 56 RBIs. I do not believe he is related to Pete Alonso at all. Verlander will go ahead and pitch. Verlander, 3-6, walk plus. That 16 is ball 4, and he will walk Alonso. So first walk given up by Verlander. The Athletics will now send up the catcher, Josh Phegley. 256 average, a homer and 10 RBIs in 2016. Only played in about 25 games. Alonso on at first. He had 3 stolen bases, and that is a 2, and he's not going anywhere. Verlander will go ahead and pitch. Verlander, 4-1, error on a throw. Phegley, 4-1. That's a fly out to right. It won't be a throw. Martinez will get to it. And that will end the inning. Nothing across except the walk. We go to the bottom of the 2nd here at Comerica Park. Where is Chuck Rawlings? Disappointed he has not joined us yet, but I'm pretty sure he will be here soon. Pete had a tough night, the home run derby. Yeah, when your batting practice pitcher is pitching like it's a baseball game and not batting practice, there was nothing Pete could do. Those pitches were awful for a home run derby. They would have been great if they were playing a ball game, but not for a home run derby. There was nothing he could do. Bottom of the 2nd inning, third baseman Nick Castellanos leads off for the Detroit Tigers. 285 average, 18 homers, 58 RBIs in 16. Nothing wrong with those stats. Gray will go ahead and pitch. Gray, 3-6, strikeout, 16 is high. Castellanos, 6-3, and that's a grounder to short. It will be handled by Semien for 1 out. Congratulations to Vladimir Guerrero, though. He deserved it. He deserved it, but dang, he deserved it, absolutely, no doubt. Shortstop Jose Iglesias is next, 255 average, 4 homers, 32 RBIs in 16. Gray will go ahead and pitch. Gray, 5-1 against the righty. Home run result Iglesias needs a 1, and that's a 16. It's not happening. 3-5, and he does hit a deep fly ball to left field, but Davis is going to get there and make the play for out number 2. Next up for the Tigers will be the catcher, Bobby Wilson. 237 average, 7 homers, 33 RBIs. Wilson will be with the Texas Rangers later in the year. He is on the Tigers tonight. Gray will go ahead and pitch. Gray, 3-1. That's a blank. Wilson, 2-4. It's a base hit to right field. Wilson will go ahead and get a single. A 2-out base knock for him. He'll hold it first. And now the center fielder, Anthony Goes. 209 average, 2 homers and 7 RBIs. A number of low-ranked players here for the Tigers today. Strategy role for Wilson. I don't think he's going anywhere. Gray looking to get him. That's a 20. Gray fires to first, but Wilson will get back. And now Gray will go ahead and pitch. Gray, 4-1. That's a pitcher result. The 18 is too high. Goes 6-5. It's a ground ball to second. Lowry will get to it. Toss it over. And end the inning. No runs and a hit for the Tigers. 2-0 in favor of the Cats after 2. Our first look at both these teams in this season. We will see them again because each team gets seen twice at least before I start cutting down the playoff teams. Top of the third, leading off for the Athletics will be the shortstop, Marcus Semien. 238 average, 27 homers, 75 RBIs. Played in almost every game for the Athletics that year. Steeler fan joins us here at Comerica Park. Verlander will pitch. Verlander, 3-4. That's an out, and it'll be a fly out to left. Taking care of that will be Upton for 1 out. Upton's made a lot of plays out there in left field so far. Here's Crisp. Crisp is 0 for 1. Yeah, the Mets don't need it. At least he didn't get hurt. Verlander, 3-1. Range play. Crisp, 4-5. It's a fly ball to right. That's hit to J.D. Martinez. His range is a 2, and that's going to drop. And that's going to be a single for Crisp. So no way Martinez was going to get to that one on a range play. So Crisp has his first base hit of the game. Coughlin is 1 for 1. Infield is at double play. Crisp had 10 stolen bases. That's a 12. He ain't going anywhere. Verlander will go ahead and pitch. Verlander, 4-3. Strikeout 19 is high. Coughlin, a 5-2. And that's a fly ball to center. And Goes has got plenty of room. He'll make the catch for out number 2. So now 2 outs. Infield back. Here is Reddick. Reddick is 0 for 1. Crisp still on first. And he will stay on first. Verlander, first ballot Hall of Famer. He will pitch. 1-3. Strikeout. 17 is high. Reddick. 1-3, and that's a fly ball to center this time, and it will be Goes getting to that again, and he will make the catch. No runs and a hit for the Athletics, still 2-0 in favor of the Cats. Both teams struggling a little bit out of the gate. The Athletics are 9-12. Detroit is 7-12 so far here, early in the season. Bottom of the third, Ian Kinsler leads off for the Cats. He doubled his first time up. Gray, he'll go ahead and pitch. Gray, 3-6, strikeout 7, and he got him. They'll go ahead and get Kinsler there, and that is strikeout number 2 for Gray. Here's Martinez. He got a triple his first time up, and he is 1 for 1. Gray, he'll go ahead and pitch. Gray, 4-6 against a righty. It's a blank. Martinez, 4-1, base hit. He slaps it past short, and Martinez has his second hit of the game, and he now has a triple and a single. Runner on first for Cabrera. One, in my opinion, one of the greatest of all time. He is 0 for 1 tonight, though. Miguel Cabrera, best Venezuelan pitcher in baseball history. Infield is going to be at double play depth. Martinez on at first, though. And that's a 1, and he's not going anywhere. Hit and runs available. Actually, the hit and run does come available, but Cabrera says, you don't need me to do that. You need me to hit. Dwayne Marks joins us here at Comerica Park. Gray with the pitch. 1-3, walk plus. That 3 is ball 4, and now the Tigers are in business. So runners at first and second on a walk. First walk given up by Gray. And now the dangerous Victor Martinez is up, and he has a base hit so far. Strategy roll, nothing on the 15. Gray already in a little bit of trouble here in the bottom of the third. 2-0 Tigers. Gray will go ahead and pitch. Gray, 3-3, range play. Martinez, 2-3. And that's a fly ball to left field. That is hit to Chris Davis. His range is a 3, and that's a 5. It'll drop, and that's going to be a base hit to left. Single to left, Martinez, base runner 2. Single to left, plus 2 is a 4. A 1-4, he'll score, and he will. Martinez will score. Cabrera will hold it second because his base running rating is a 1, and he will not come in there. Martinez will hold it first. So a single by Victor Martinez. It's 3-0 Cats. Stadium cheers. Yay! Next batter is Upton. Upton is 0 for 1. Still 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Tigers now have a 3-0 lead. Anything on Strat? The 15 says no. Gray will go ahead and pitch. Ryan Sullivan joins us here at Comerica Park. I know the All-Star game is tonight, but thank you guys for joining me. 3-3, range play again. Upton, 3-2. That's a ground ball to second base. That ball is hit to Lowry at double play depth. His range is a 2. And that'll get by him for a base hit. Single past second. Cabrera, though, is slow as mud, and he will not score. The bases are loaded. So the Tigers here a chance to blow this game wide open now on a base hit by Upton as he gets it right past Lowry. And the bases are juiced. Bases full of Cats. Here's Castellanos. Castellanos is 0 for 1. Infield will come in to try to get the out at the plate. Texag 75 joins us here at Comerica Park. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 3. Everyone stays put. Gray will pitch to Castellanos, and Castellanos actually hits righties very well. Gray will go ahead and pitch. Gray, 1-5, strikeout 9. That's a big K. Got him. Struck him out. Strikeout number 3 for Gray. And now Iglesias a chance to bring him in. He's 0 for 1. Anything on Strat? 12 says no. Gray will go ahead and pitch to Iglesias. 2 outs now, bottom of the third. Fans here at Comerica Park would still like to see a win for the Tigers, even though right now it's having a rough April. Gray, 3-4, error on a grounder. Iglesias, 3-2 against the righty. That's not going to be an error. That's a slow hit ball to short. It's picked up by Simeon. Iglesias has a base running rating of 3. The throw has to go to first. A 1-3, he is safe. It is a 3. He's safe. The runners will advance 1 base. It's 4-0 Tigers. Stadium cheers. Yay! So now a 4-0 Cats lead. Batter now is Wilson. And he is 1 for 1. Bases are still loaded on an infield single by Iglesias. And they're going to talk to Gray on the mound. He says, let me see if I can get this guy out. So bases are still full of Cats, but now it's 4-0. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 8. Gray will go ahead and pitch to Wilson. Wilson sets up, and here comes the deal. And it's a 2-4. Strikeout 5, and he got him, and he'll get out of it. 4th strikeout for Gray, but 2 runs will come in. 2 runs on 4 hits, a walk, and actually Gray struck out the side, believe it or not, but not after the Tigers got some runs. 4-0 here after 3. as I'm pretty sure right now Chuck Rawlings will probably believe the game is not rigged right now. We go to the top of inning number 4. Chris Davis leads off for Oakland, and he is 0 for 1. Verlander, he'll go ahead and deal. Verlander, 2-6 against the righty. It's a blank. Davis, 3-1, ground out to short, handled by Iglesias. And that is out number 1. So far, Verlander pitching like the Hall of Famer he will be. Lowry is next. He's 0 for 1. Verlander, they'll set it up and deal. Verlander, 3-2. That's a blank. Lowry, 2-4, and that is a fly to center. Verlander, a fly ball pitcher, as you can check by his star line. He gives up a lot of fly outs. That'll be caught by Upton for out number 2 in center. Now we'll see Butler. Butler 0 for 1. Verlander will go ahead and pitch. And Verlander, as we have Suadice, I'll re-roll the white. Verlander, 4-4 against the righty. It's a blank. Butler, 5-4, and he pumps that one up in the infield. Third baseman Coghlan calling for it. And he is, not Coghlan, a third baseman Castellanos calling for it. And he will get it and retire the side. 1-2-3 inning for Verlander. And we go to the bottom of inning number 4. Gray gets back on the mound, as he says he wants to pitch a little longer, and he can. We'll see how long they keep him out there. Anthony Goes leads off for the Tigers. I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name, Goes or Goose, Anthony Goose or something. He's 0 for 1, so if someone could tell me how to pronounce his name correctly, that would be great. Gray with the pitch. Gray, 1-5, strikeout 8. Doesn't matter, he struck him out. And that is the 5th strikeout for Sonny Gray. 1 down. Here's Kinsler. Kinsler 1 for 2, got a double. Gray looking in on Kinsler. He'll go ahead and deal. 1-6, strikeout. 12 is high. Kinsler 1-2. That's a ground ball hit to third, picked up by Coghlan. And he will toss it over for the second out. And now J.D. Martinez, he's 2 for 2, a triple and a single. Jeremy Brooks saying it right. He was a J for a while, so Goes is correct, all right. Vita Productions joins us here at Comerica Park. Gray with the pitch. 2-5, wild pitch, ball 1. 1-5, strikeout 12, cold strike 3 on J.D. Martinez, and he is out of there. Strikeout number 6. By Gray. That was a good pitch by Gray right there. And for the first time in the ball game, he retires the Tigers in order, but 4-0 in favor of the Cats after 4. Frank Rosenk joins us here at Comerica Park. Top of the 5th inning. And it will be Yonder Alonso leading off for the Athletics. He walked his first time up. Verlander has plenty of time yet. Verlander, 4-6, range play at the park. Comerica Park, 2-4, and that is a fly ball to center field, and that ball is hit to Goes. His range is a 2. It's a 6. It's going to drop, and that's going to be a double for Alonso as he shoots the gap. There was no way Goes was going to get to that one. And the Athletics get a leadoff double by Yonder Alonso. Can only join for certain times when at work. Hey, V-Dub, anytime you want to join me, brother, is okay. If you guys can't join the streams, that's okay. If you want, watch the replays. They're always fun. And I always have the chat. I always try to make sure the chat is replay so people can always see what's being said. Next batter will be Fegley. And Fegley is 0 for 1. Infield staying back. Anything on Strat? 19, no. Verlander will go ahead and pitch. Verlander, 6-3 against the righty. It's a blank. Fegley, 4-3, fly out to left, and it's going to be Upton getting to that. That is out number one. Alonso will not try to go to third. He will stay put, one out. Usually I really don't care what the arm is, even though Upton does have a +1 arm, but I'm not going to send Alonso to third when you're down by 4 runs. He'll stay put. Simeon will be the batter. He's 0 for 1. Verlander, they'll go ahead and pitch. Dave Kornblum joins us here at Comerica Park. I think it's the first time you have joined me for a stream. Welcome, my good man. And David Vega and Sports Time Machine, Utah Mike here at Comerica Park. Yes, I agree with you. They're going to play the All-Star game with those they need to go back to the traditional uniforms. They should, the home team should be in their whites and the visiting team should be in the grays. I don't know why they suddenly wanted to go. I know they do it just to sell uniforms. That's all they do. One out. Alonso on at second now. Strategy, nothing on the 16. Verlander will pitch to Simeon. He's 0 for 1. Verlander, 6-4. That's at the park. Comerica Park, 4-5. That's a base hit past second. It'll be a single. Alonso has enough speed. He will come around and he will score. And the Athletics are on the board. It's 4-1. RBI single by Simeon as he hits it past second. Alonso's got pretty good speed, and the Athletics are on the board. And here comes Crisp. Crisp is 1 for 2 with a single. Infield is at double play. And they will go ahead and make the pitch. Strategy roll, nothing on the 9. Simeon will stay put. Verlander, he'll go ahead and deal. Verlander, 4-4 against the switch left. That's an out. And it's going to be a fly ball to right. Getting over there will be Martinez. He'll put it away for out number 2. Simeon, of course, stays at first. So 2 outs. And now Coughlin. Coughlin 1 for 2 with a single. Sean 1113 joins us here at Comerica Park. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 6. Simeon will stay put. Verlander, they'll go ahead and deal it. Verlander, 4-3. Strikeout 15. That misses. Coughlin, 3-1. It's a fly ball to left. And getting over there will be Upton. He's going to make another put out. And he will retire the side. 1 run on 2 hits for the A's. They're on the board, but it is 4-1 as we now go to the bottom of inning 5. For those of you rooting for the Oakland Athletics, for those of you rooting for the A's, are you going to and you know the Athletics are moving to Vegas. That is now a done deal. They just got to get it past the owners, which I'm sure every owner will approve it, because they're going to move into when Vegas builds a brand new baseball stadium, and a Vegas baseball stadium will be absolutely gorgeous, okay, as they get out of that dump in Ring Central. Does anybody have any issues with the Oakland Athletics becoming the Las Vegas Athletics? That's what they're probably going to call them. I don't know if they're going to call them the Vegas A's. They may. They're going to keep the Athletics name. There's no need to change the A's. So I think they'll be called the Las Vegas A's. I feel bad for the Oakland fans, though. You're going to lose your last sports franchise only because your city doesn't want to do the job. I don't blame Oakland for leaving that stadium. I've been to Ring Central Coliseum, and that place is an absolute dump. It is the worst stadium in baseball. At one point, I gave that to Tropicana Field. At least Tropicana Field is indoors, and it's pretty comfortable. All right. Oakland Ring Central is horrible. Bottom of the 5th, and leading off will be first ballot Hall of Famer Miguel Cabrera, and one of the best of all time. He walked this last time up. He is 0 for 1. No name has ever been changed in any city they've been in. Exactly. They were the Philadelphia Athletics. They were the Kansas City Athletics. Now they're the Oakland Athletics. They're not going to change their name. Gray, he can pitch to 4 more batters. They say he can go. Gray, 3-5. That is a blank. Cabrera, 1-5. And Cabrera will lead off with a double hit into center field. That'll bounce off that Chevrolet wall out there. and Cabrera will hold at second with a leadoff double. So he holds at second base. And now the batter will be Martinez, Victor Martinez, V-Mart, and he is 2 for 2. Cabrera on at second. I think if Gray allows another run, I think it'll be done for him. Strategy, nothing on the 5. Cabrera stays put. Gray will go ahead and pitch. Gray, 6-3, range play. Martinez, 5-4. It's a fly ball to right, hit to Reddick. Reddick was pretty good out there. His range is a 4, and he will make the catch for out number 1. Cabrera is not going to go to third. He will stay put. 1 down. Nice play by Josh Reddick on a fly out to right. Here is Upton. Upton is 1 for 2, singled his last time up. You don't consider Golden State to be an Oakland sports team? No, because they're not playing in Oakland. They're not playing in Oakland. They're playing across the way. And where are they? Santa Clara? They're not playing in Oakland. They used to. They used to play in Oakland. They don't play there anymore. I don't consider Golden State to be an Oakland sports team anymore. Nope. Every Oakland team they've had, they're gone. Strategy roll, and nothing happening on the 18. Gray will go ahead and pitch. Gray, a 3-4. That's an error on a grounder. Upton, 1-4. And that's going to be smacked into center field. That'll be a double. Cabrera will come around and he will score. Center fielder is crisp. His error rating is a 0. He won't make an error. But Upton will go ahead and get an RBI double. It's 5-1 Tigers. Stadium cheers. Yay! RBI double by Upton. And now the batter is Castellanos, and he is 0 for 2, and that will be it for Sonny Gray as the Athletics will yank him out. So runner on second base, 1 out. Castellanos actually does a very bad, hard damage against righties, but let's see who the A's want to bring out to pitch here. And I think with 3 righties coming up, they are going to go with a right-hander. And coming on to pitch for the Athletics will be Liam Hendricks. No wins, 4 losses, no saves. A 3.76 ERA for the Athletics that year in 2016. So Liam Hendricks will go up against Castellanos. 1 out, bottom of the 5th, 5-1 Tigers. Strategy roll still on. And that is a 20, but Hendricks has no pickoff. He will deal with Castellanos. Hendricks, 1-4, range play. Castellanos, 5-5. That ball is hit to right field. That is an 8 against the righty. That's going to be a double to right, but it's a range play for Reddick. His range is a 4, and he'll make the catch. Out number 2. Upton, a base running rating of 3. Hit to right, -1. Reddick, a 0, a 1 or a 2. Upton will take third, and he will. Upton goes to third on the fly out, 2 away. Nice play by Reddick. Took a double away and another run off the board. On the fly out to right, and here is Iglesias. Iglesias is 1 for 2. Strategy roll, and that is a 19, nothing happening. Hendricks trying to get this inning out with only the Tigers getting the extra run. Hendricks will pitch. Hendricks, 4-2. Hit by pitch. Yes, he hit him. Plunk, ouch. He will hit Iglesias and put a runner on the board. First hit batter, or runner on base. First hit batter of the game. And now a chance for Wilson. Wilson is 1 for 2 with a single. Hendricks, strategy roll again, nothing happening. Runners at the corners of the Tigers, 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. Hendricks will go ahead and deal. Hendricks, 6-6. Home run result against the righty. Wilson needs a 7. The 18 is too high. Wilson, 1-1, and he pops it up instead. It's going to be a pop fly ball to short. And Simeon is going to get to it, and he will make the catch and retire the side. 1 run, 2 hits, and a hit batter. The Tigers do get 1. And they lead it 5-1 after 5. I don't know, Texags. I understand what you two are saying on the citizens and all ownership and politicians, but let's put it this way. One of the reasons why the Oakland Athletics, they played a couple of wild card games before, they're just not getting free agents. And you now look at the team right now this year, which is going to go down as one of the 2023 Athletics and the 2023 Royals are going to go down in history as two of the worst teams in baseball history. But when the Athletics move to Vegas into a brand new ballpark, which will probably be modeled after Shibe Park, is what I'm hearing right now, okay? You don't think they're going to get a whole bunch of free agents to play in Vegas? Come on. If you're an Athletics fan and even though you still want to root for them when they go to Vegas, that's fine. Trust me. Once they move to Vegas, they're going to get all the free agents they want. How do you not want to play and live in Vegas? Come on. Let's go to the top of the 6th. Josh Reddick leads off for the A's. He is 0 for 2. Verlander still got plenty in the tank. Verlander will go ahead and pitch. Verlander, 5-1, strikeout 2. He got him. That is the second strikeout for Verlander. He has only a second strikeout. He had 254 of them in 2016, but he only has 2 tonight. I guess he doesn't have his best stuff. Davis is up next. He's 0 for 2. Verlander will go ahead and pitch. Verlander, 1-5. Walk plus. That 5 is ball 4. He will walk Davis. So a walk by Verlander, his second of the game. Yep, look at the Vegas Golden Knights. And, of course, it's going to have to be a retractable roof stadium out there or a full roof stadium. You got to have a retractable roof in that desert heat. You absolutely have to. Otherwise, everyone's going to schwitz. Here's Lowry. Lowry is 0 for 2. Infield is that double play, by the way. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 12. Davis will go ahead and stay put. Verlander pitching to Lowry. Verlander, 4-4 against the switch left. That's an out. It'll be a fly out to center. Getting over there will be goes. And he gloves it for the second out. Butler is next, and he's 0 for 2. Davis is on it first. Verlander will pitch. Strategy rolls are still active. Nothing on the 18. Verlander, he'll go ahead and deal. Verlander, 4-5. Wild pitch. Ball 1. No wild pitch. Just a little outside. Verlander will do it again. 1-5. Walk plus. And that is a 9. And he will walk Butler. And now the A's got something cooking here with 2 outs. That is another walk by Verlander. That is his third. And now if Alonso can get himself a big hit, the A's can get back in this game. Davis on it second, Butler on it first, 2 outs. They go talk to Verlander. He says he can pitch. Strategy, nothing on the 3. Nobody moving. Verlander will pitch to Alonso. Verlander, 4-6, range play at the park. Comerica, 2-6. It's a ground ball to first, and that ball is into Cabrera. Infield is back. His range is a 2, but he won't get it. And that's going to be a base hit for Yonder Alonso. It will be a single. Davis's base running rate will be a 3 with 2 outs. And believe it or not, that will not score him. He will have to hold. They hold Davis up at first, which I don't know why you would, but it's going to be bases loaded here on a single by Alonso. And that brings up the catcher, Josh Phegley. And Phegley is the next batter. And does Oakland want to make a move? Actually, no, it's the 6th inning. He has to bat. I don't do position player pinch hits until later. Bases are loaded for Fegley. Verlander will pitch to him. Fegley is 0 for 2. Strategy rolls are still in effect. A chance here for the A's to get into this game. The 7 is negative. Verlander will pitch to Fegley. Verlander, 5-5, strikeout 14. That is high. Fegley will swing 6-2, and it's a fly ball to center field. Getting over there will be Goes. He will take his time, and he will make the catch and retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, a couple of walks, bases juiced, but the A's can't get anybody in. We go to the bottom of the 6th. As Big Clue joins us here at Comerica Park. Leading off for the Tigers will be Anthony Goes, and he is 0 for 2. Hendricks, let's see, he can pitch to 2 more batters before he tires. You got left, right, right. They're going to let him pitch. Hendricks will stay out there, try to get another inning under his belt. 5-1 Tigers. Hendricks, 6-2 against the lefty. Blank. Goes 4-6, and Goes leads off with a double into center field. Now the Tigers are hitting doubles. They're getting 2-baggers. Hits it into center. That's another double for the Tigers. That is their 4th double of the game. Goes leads off at 2nd. A chance now for Kinsler to bring him in. Kinsler is 1 for 3. Hendricks will pitch to Kinsler. Infield is still back. Strategy rolls are still on. And nothing on the 18. Hendricks, he'll deal with Kinsler. Hendricks, 4-1, strikeout 12. That's high. Kinsler, 3-3. He hits one to right field. That is a 5, and that's going to be a base hit to right. It's a single. Single to right. Goes base runner 2. Second home +1, a 3, a 1-3. Goes will score. He will not. He holds at third base. As right fielder, Josh Reddick gets that ball in quickly, and they hold him. So now runners at the corners there. And now J.D. Martinez can do something, and that will be it for Hendricks. He is gone, as they will bring in a new pitcher. And it is right switch. So let's see who they're going to bring on here. And coming on to pitch for the Athletics will be John Axford. 6 wins, 4 losses, 3 saves, a 3.97 ERA. 5-1 Tigers, but they are threatening. Infield is going to play in with runners at the corners. Strategy roll. That's a 2. Kinsler, nothing happening. Hit and run is available, but they say Martinez is swinging away. And why would you hit and run when you got a 4-run lead? So the hit and run's called on. Martinez says, no, let me hit normally. Axford will pitch. Axford, 3-5 against the righty. Strikeout. The 13 just misses. Martinez, 4-1, base hit, right past short. It's a single, and the Tigers will get another run. Goes will come in to score. Kinsler, he will hold at second base as he hits that right past short. It is now 6-1 Tigers. Stadium cheers. Yay! Three straight base hits given up by the Athletics. And here comes Cabrera. And he is 1 for 2, a double and a walk. And still nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Strategy. Nope, strategy rolls are off, actually. Strategy rolls are now deactivated. It's pitcher versus batter. Axford, 4-2. And against the righty, walk plus, and that is ball 4 with the 16, as Cabrera becomes a 22, and the bases are loaded. So it looks like the Tigers want to put a hurt on the Athletics in this game. And now Victor Martinez, a chance to bust it wide open, even though it's already a 5-1 lead. It's a 6-1 lead. Strategy, they're going to call for a double play death here. They want to make sure they get something. But it's now 6-1 in favor of the Tigers. Axford with the pitch. 4-4 against the switch left. That is a blank. Martinez, 6-1. It's a ground ball to first. It's a ground to first. The infield is back playing for a normal double play. 3-3-3. Shortstop pivot. Simeon +1. A 1-4. They'll turn the double play, and they will. Kinsler will still score, though. Martinez goes to third, but Cabrera and Martinez are out. It's now 7-1, but they're now 2 down. As the Athletics right now just trying to get some outs. But it's now a 7-1 lead for the Cats. 3-6-3 double play. And now the batter is Upton with 2 men down. The Tigers did score 9 runs historically in this game. They're 2 runs away from that. Tony's Board Life joins us here at Comerica Park. Good to have Tony's Board Life, one of the best war gamers we have out there. Please check out his awesome, spectacular channel. So far, Chuck Rawlings has not been in the chat. I've not seen him, but Tony, I got a question for you. I don't know if you've ever been to Comerica Park, but why is it every time, and I've not been there, it is a lovely stadium, yes, but why is it I feel that stadium just does not have personality? Tiger Stadium definitely had personality. I'm pretty sure everyone here will admit Tiger Stadium had some awesome personality in that place. You knew you were watching a Tigers game when you went there. Why is Comerica Park does not have personality yet? I thought I was going to ask him the other question. I don't know. What other question? Well, maybe I forgot. But maybe you could tell me why. I just feel for some reason Comerica Park just doesn't seem to have personality. I don't know what it is. Martinez on at third, now 7-1, 2 outs. Does his chewing gum lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? That question was not what I... Big clue. You know what? I should almost give you the block dragon for that. Axford, 1-3, wild pitch, 13, nope, ball 1. He will not go ahead and he will not throw a wild pitch. He'll do it again. Axford 1-6. That's a range play. Upton 5-3. That's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Coughlin. Coughlin's range is a 2. That is a 6. It'll get past him. It's going to be a single for Upton. Martinez will score. 8-1 Tigers. Stadium cheers. Yay! So a base hit by Upton now makes it 8-1, as right now Oakland is looking kind of there. And the next batter is Castellanos, and Axford. I think he's tired. I think he's tired. Yeah, he's tired. That'll be it for John Axford. Oakland going to go to the bullpen again. So he is tired. And let's see if they're going to bring out the pitch. And coming on to pitch for the Athletics will be Fernando Rodriguez. 2 wins, no losses, no saves. A 4.20 ERA. Rodriguez will now come on to pitch. Upton on at first, still 2 outs. Tony's Board Life says, I agree. Going from the historic Tiger Stadium to Comerica just doesn't feel the same. Beautiful park, but no history. That's what I say. How much history was at Tiger Stadium? I mean, a lot, right? A whole bunch of history at Tiger Stadium, right? If you want to, I mean, Tiger Stadium, you know, Ty Cobb and all that, the house that Ty Cobb built. If you want to say that Comerica Park is the house that Miguel Cabrera built, I guess you could say that. But, you know, just like I said, just doesn't have any personality. Rodriguez will pitch to Castellanos, now 8-1 Tigers. 2-4, that's a strikeout. The 15 is high. Castellanos 4-6, and that's a ground ball to second base. That'll get handled by Lowry, and that's going to end the inning. End the inning. 3 runs on 4 hits and a walk, and the Tigers are in complete command tonight, 8-1 after 6. But of course, everyone knows no lead is safe at inside pitch. I'm not going to insult Comerica Park. It is beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. I've watched a number of games at Comerica Park. I've never been there, but on TV, and it just seems there's just no personality. I don't know. It's like the stadium has no life. You go to Fenway Park, life. You go to Yankee Stadium, life. You go to Wrigley Field, life. You go to Citi Field, life. You go to Dodger Stadium, life. Oracle Park. Even the Chicago White Sox guaranteed rate field has life. I just don't see life at Comerica. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Top of the seventh inning, leading off for the Athletics will be Marcus Semien. Verlander, he will be tired after one more batter, but with a 7-run lead, I think they're going to keep him out there as long as he can. Verlander will pitch. Verlander, 5-1, strikeout 5. He got him. And that is strikeout number 3 for Verlander. Now he is tired. He says, I can pitch. Maybe I can give our bullpen a rest. Crisp is next, 1 for 3. One out here, top of the 7th. Verlander with the deal. 6-6, hit by pitch. 17 is high. Crisp, 6-3, and that's a grounder to second base. Kinsler's got it. They'll go ahead and toss it over for 2 outs. And now the batter is Coghlan. Coghlan, 1 for 3. Verlander, he'll go ahead and pitch. Verlander, 6-1. That's a pitcher result, and that 12 is going to be an out against the lefty. That's a fly ball hit to right. Getting over there is Martinez, and he will handle it. And that is a 1-2-3 inning for Verlander, pitching like the Hall of Famer he will be. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I will be right back. Don't forget, we got 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Tomorrow's game will be the final game in the month of April. Tomorrow's date will be April 30th. And it's a very special game tomorrow night. It's the rivalry. But yet, it's a little special. Tomorrow night, we will be at Fenway Park with the Boston Red Sox. But they will be hosting the New York Yankees, as the New York Yankees will receive their championship rings in front of the Boston Red Sox crowd. I know Red Sox fans can't wait to see the New York Yankees, who won the 1988 World Series on my network, get their championship rings in Boston. I'm pretty sure we're going to have lots of cheers. So make sure all you Boston Red Sox fans join us tomorrow. It will be Michael Pineda going for the Yankees and Rick Porcello going for the Red Sox. We always got to have a Yankees-Red Sox game, and we got one in early. It's also our first look at both teams in the 2016 season. So the Yankees taking on the Red Sox, they get their championship rings at Fenway. I'm sure every Red Sox fans will be cheering. I'm pretty sure they will be. Maybe. That's tomorrow night on the network. Bottom of the 7th here, Tigers with an 8-1 lead, just totally destroying the Athletics. Jose Iglesias leads off. He is 1 for 2, a single and a hit by pitch. Fernando Rodriguez is going to stay on the mound. Might as well. You're down by 7 runs. Rodriguez will go ahead and pitch. Rodriguez, 1-3, strikeout 5. Cold strike 3 on Iglesias. He got him. Rodriguez gets the K, 1 down. And the next batter will be Wilson. Wilson 1 for 3. He'll stay out there. Rodriguez will pitch. 1-5. Hit by pitch. The 19 is high. Wilson 1-1. Popped up to short. And Simeon will come under that one. It's a second straight time Wilson popped out. The shortstop. That'll be 2 away. 2 outs now for Goes. Goes is 1 for 3. Rodriguez is not tired yet. He's got 2 batters left. Rodriguez will go ahead and pitch. Rodriguez, 2-4. Strikeout 2. He got him. 2 strikeouts by Fernando Rodriguez. And the Tigers are sent down 1-2-3. Nice job. After 7, though, 8-1 in favor of the Cats. Top of the 8th. And Verlander will stay out there. Josh Reddick leads off for the Athletics. He is 0 for 3. Verlander pitching an absolute gem tonight. And he said with a 7-run lead, he says, let me pitch until I tell you I can't go anymore. Verlander, 6-4. That's at the park. Comerica Park, 4-4. Base hit. Slapped into center field by Reddick. And the A's get the leadoff man on. So he gets a single, and now Davis is next. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Infield is at double play depth. Verlander with the pitch. Verlander, 5-5, strikeout. The 16 just missed. Davis, 5-2, ground ball to third, 3-3-4. Second base, pivot, Kinsler, +1, a 1-5. It's a double play. They got it, 2 outs, 5-4-3. Davis goes ahead and grounds out into the 5-4-3 double play. And the next batter is Lowry. Lowry is 0 for 3. 2 men down. Verlander, he'll pitch. Verlander, 1-1, possible error. Lowry, 3-5 against the righty. It's a ground ball to short, picked up by Iglesias. His error rating is a 2. That's a 16. He'll take care of it. He'll toss it over to first. And a nice job by Verlander. He gives up the hit, but then a twin killing and then a ground out. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 8-1. No runs and a hit. Fernando Rodriguez is not, he can actually pitch to 1 more batter before he is tired. Ian Kinsler leads off for the Tigers, and with a 7 runs, Rodriguez is going to stay out there. Kinsler will go ahead and bat against him. Rodriguez, 6-6, strikeout 3. He got him. Nice job by Rodriguez getting some Ks. That's his 3rd strikeout. 1 down now for Martinez. Rodriguez is tired, and he says, let me give the rest of our bullpen the night off if I can. Rodriguez will pitch. Rodriguez, 1-6. That's an out. And it's a fly out to center. Getting over there will be Crisp. And he'll make the play for out number 2. 2 down for Miguel Cabrera, Hall of Famer. Absolutely, first ballot. He is 1 for 2, a double and 2 walks. Verlander trying to maybe get a complete game. Rodriguez will pitch to Cabrera. Rodriguez, 6-3. Home run result against the righty. Cabrera needs a 15, and that is a 17. He won't get it. Cabrera, 6-3, and instead it's a deep fly ball to center field. Getting near the Chevrolet sign is Coco Crisp, and he's going to be there at the wall, and he is going to make the catch. Cabrera can't believe he didn't hit that one out. But the side is retired. Nice job by Fernando Rodriguez for the Athletics. Pretty much shut down the Tigers the last 2 innings. After 8, it is 8-1. But will we see some 9th inning magic? It would have to be a 9th inning miracle, actually. Top of the 9th, 8-1 Tigers. Justin Verlander is going to try to pitch the complete game. He says he can go, and he is going to try it. Billy Butler leads off for the Athletics. He is 0 for 2 with a walk. Verlander sets up and gets ready. Verlander, 5-4, strikeout 13, that is high. Butler, 2-2, ground ball to third, picked up by Castellanos. He'll toss it over for the out, one away. Alonso is next, and he's 2 for 3. Verlander looking in on Alonso. Fans here at Comerica Park cheering on Verlander, hoping for a complete game here. Verlander, 1-3, strikeout 9, that misses. Alonso, 4-6, and that's a single. He hits it into right, and the A's will get a single there, and that is the third hit for Yonder Alonso tonight. He's 3 for 3 with a walk, pretty much a perfect night. Chance for Fegley. Verlander says, I can go still a little longer here. Let me try here. But if he gives up a run, I'll definitely take him out. Alonso on it first. Strategy rolls are off. Verlander will pitch. Verlander, 6-3 against the righty. It's a blank. Fegley, 5-4. That ball is hit to center field. That is an 18, and that's going to be a fly out to center. It's too high on a power hit to center. And getting over there is going to be Goes, and that's out number 2. Power hit to center, but he got under it. And now the last chance for the Athletics will be Marcus Semien. He is 1 for 3 with a single. Alonso on it first. Verlander trying to go the distance. Not many complete games in 2016, but Verlander's going to try to get one here. Alonso on it first. Fans here at Comerica Park are cheering. Verlander with the deal. 6-1. That's a pitcher result. That's going to take him out of the game. And against the righty, a 1-17 will be an out. That's an 18. Semien will hit 4-6, but it won't matter. Semien smacks it right back to Verlander. Verlander puts up his glove. Pow! Line drive right to the pitcher. That's your game. Tigers will go ahead and beat the Athletics tonight, 8-1. Stadium cheers. Yay! No runs and a hit for the Athletics as the Tigers come away with a victory tonight at Comerica Park. A big 8-1 victory as Justin Verlander goes the distance and gets the win. The Tigers will up their record now to 8-12, and the Athletics will now drop to 9-13. So a good win for the Athletics tonight. I'm sorry, for the Tigers. They will definitely take it. Final line score coming up. For the Tigers, 8 runs on 14 hits and no errors. For the Athletics, 1 run on 7 hits and no errors. The winning pitcher, of course, is Justin Verlander, and he gets the complete game as well. Sonny Gray will take the loss. So definitely a nice victory for the Cats. And so we have so they will definitely be cheering on a victory, but we are not done yet. 10-minute ticker coming right up. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. So the Tigers get the victory tonight, 8-1 over the Athletics. Let's see how the rest of baseball goes. April 27th, Kansas City and the Angels. Royals 5-42, and that is 3. Angels 19-23, and that is 4. They will get the win. Atlanta and the Red Sox. Atlanta 7-63, and that is 7. Boston 15-52, and that is also 7. They will tie. Atlanta rolls a 4 plus 0. Boston rolls a 4 minus 5. Now they were garbage in clutch. That's going to be a win for Atlanta. Cleveland and Minnesota. Cleveland 22-33, and that is 6. Twins 11-11, that is 0. And the Indians will get the win. Astros and the Mariners. Astros 8-23, and that is 2. Mariners 10-26, that's 3. That's a win for the M's. Baltimore and the Rays. Orioles 8-65, that is 8. Rays 5-51, that is 4. A win for the O's. Yankees and the Rangers. Yankees 11-46, that is 5. Rangers 9-35, that is 4. A win for the Bronx Bombers. White Sox and the Blue Jays. White Sox 5-56, that's 5. White Sox are actually off to a good start. Toronto 6-42, that's 4. A win for the Pale Hose. Cardinals and the Diamondbacks. Cardinals 19-26, that is 5. Diamondbacks 12-12, and that is 1. And that's a win for the Cardinals. Pirates and the Rockies. Pirates 13-42, and that's 5. Rockies 15-24, and that is 4. That's a win for the Bucks. Marlins and the Dodgers. Marlins 7-32. That's 3 runs. Dodgers 11-13. That's 1 run. A win for the Fish. Reds and the Mets. Reds and the Mets. The Dark Knight on the mound for the Mets. Reds 10-51, and that is 5. Mets 22-43, and that's 7. The Mets will have a happy recap. Padres and the Giants. Giants off to a good start. Padres 5-35, and that is 3 runs. G-Men 11-42, that's 5 runs. A win for the G-Men. Phillies and the Nationals. Phillies 7-62, that's 6. Nationals 10-36, that is 4. And that's a win for the Phillies. April 28th, White Sox at Baltimore. White Sox 9-16, and that is 2. Orioles 20-43, and that is 7. The Orioles actually playing pretty well. Atlanta and Boston. Braves 9-61, and that is 7. Red Sox 18-64, that's 10. And that's a win for the Bo Sox. Oakland at Detroit. Athletics 14-33, that's 5. Tigers 14-24, and that's 4. The A's will get a little payback. Cardinals and the Diamondbacks. Cardinals 14-33, and that is 5. Arizona 14-56, and that's 8. That'll be a win for the Diamondbacks. Milwaukee and the Cubs. Brewers 4-55, and that is 5. Cubs 18-14, and that's 3. That'll be a win for the Brew Crew. Marlins and the Dodgers. Marlins 4-34, and that is 3 runs. Dodgers 4-34, that is also 3 runs. We have a tie. Marlins roll a 2 plus 0. Dodgers roll a 5 plus 0. And the Dodgers will win it in extras. Philadelphia and Washington. Philadelphia 1-23, and that is 1. Nationals 1551, and that is 7. That will be a win for the Nationals. On to April 29th. You are correct, TexAg75. I have never had the actual World Series championship match the actual RJL championship. However, I did have one World Series totally correct at least. Okay. And it was the 1981 replay. The Yankees did play the Dodgers in my 1981 replay. The Yankees did win that series instead of the Dodgers. That is the only World Series where I actually had the two actual teams meet. On to April 29th, White Sox and the Orioles. White Sox, 1255, that is 7. Orioles 933, that is 4, a win for the White Sox. Yankees and Boston, we got these two tomorrow. Yankees 1453, and that is going to be 7. Red Sox 1023, that is 3. That'll be a win for the Yanks. Detroit at Minnesota. Minnesota off to a very tough start. Detroit 1624, and that will be 4 runs. Minnesota 654, and that is 5 runs. That's a win for the Twins. Astros and the Athletics. Astros 725, and that is 3. Athletics 856, and that is 6. A win for the A's. Kansas City at Seattle. Royals 632, and that is 3. Mariners 1964. Good year for baseball, actually. And that is an 11. That is a win for the Mariners. Toronto at Tampa Bay. Toronto 1311. That is 0. Tampa Bay 565. That is 7. A rare win for the Rays. Angels and the Rangers. Angels 933. That is 4 runs. Texas 1066. That's 10 runs. A win for the Rangers. Colorado at Arizona. Rockies 1823. That is 4. Arizona 1323. That is 3. That will be a winner for the Rockies. Braves and the Cubs. Atlanta 234, and that's 2. Cubs 2064. That is 11, and a win for the Cubs. Padres and the Dodgers. Padres 633, and that is 3. Dodgers 1062, that is 7. A win for the Dodgers. Marlins and the Brewers. Marlins 651, and that is 5. Brewers 635, that is 3. That's a win for the Fish. Giants and the Mets. Giants 515, and that is 515. That is 1. Mets 10-12, and that is 1 also. They will tie. Giants roll a 2. -1 is 1. Mets roll a 3. -1 is 2. That is going to be a victory for the Mets and extras. Cleveland, and a happy recap. Cleveland and Philadelphia. Indians 1811. That is 1. Phillies 166. That's 7. And they completely reversed each other. Philadelphia gets the win. Reds and the Pirates. Reds 1256, and that is 7. Pirates 835, and that is 4. And that game belongs to the Reds. Washington and the Cardinals. Washington 1265, and that is 9. Cardinals 812, that is 1, and that will be a win for the Nationals. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow will be our final game in the month of April. It will be April 30th. We will be at Fenway Park as the New York Yankees take on the Boston Red Sox. Michael Pineda will go for the Yankees. Rick Porcello will go for the Red Sox. The Yankees will receive their championship rings for 1988 in front of the Fenway crowd. I am sure the Red Sox fans will be cheering strongly. Yankees, Bo Sox. Pineda and Porcello, be there or be square. Brian Patterson, Texag 75, Doug Hunt, Big Clue, Tony's Board Life, Vita Productions, Sports Time Machine, David Vega, Scooney 007, Sean 1113, Dave Kornblum, Frank Rosenk, and Jeremy Brooks, Ryan Sullivan, Dwayne Martz, Steeler Fan, Philip Reynolds, Brent E., Joel Turney. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out through the X-ray machines. Subscribe if you've not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. It is the Detroit Tigers scratching the Oakland Athletics tonight on an 8-1 victory at Comerica Park. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.